Wait 2 years to upgrade your phone. What if you made the wrong choice? Or an even wronger choice?
Yeah, I know.
And you. Hi, I'm on this phone to tell you more about phones. Oh, you actually chose wisely.
Introducing Jump on Demand. Get the phone you want when you want, including a new iPhone 6 for $0 upfront and just $15 a month.
Go to apartments.com, tell us about your apartment, and you could win free rent for life. Are we really offering that? That's a heck of a thing. Change your apartment, change the world.
They lived.
They lived.
They lived.
We lived, thanks to our Subaru.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Imagine, she won't have to remember passwords or obsess about security. She'll log in with her smile. He'll have his very own personal assistant. And this guy won't just surf the web, he'll touch it, scribble on it, and share it. Because these kids will grow up with Windows 10. Get started today. Windows 10. A more human way to do.
At Intel, they make technology that gives you the power of a PC and fun of a tablet.
I could turn it into a tablet and do my spreadsheets?
I said fun of a tablet?
Exactly.
Upgrade to a 2-in-1 with Intel Inside.
You can't escape the summer heat with a show this hot. The 2015 Teen Choice Awards. We've got the celebrities you love and music performances you can't miss.
Amazing.
Ludacris, Gina Rodriguez, and Josh Peck host Teen Choice 2015, August 16th on Fox.
Two tornadoes touched down right here. Tonight, we're sweeping the area, showing you the damage in your neighborhoods. Also, a local family talking about the autopsy results after a local inmate dies. And a new video clue after an Amber Alert turns into a murder investigation. Tonight on the Fox 29 10 o'clock news.
You can't join Capital.
Good evening, idiots.
That house is dangerous.
There is an actual serial killer on the loose.
Oh my God. What fresh hell is this?
Scream Queens, Tuesdays this fall on Fox.
Welcome back to the show. Kate and Marissa from Team Stage and Ariana and Asaf from Team Street are up for elimination. So which two dancers did enough this week to earn a judge's save? Let's find out, shall we? Nigel, over to you.
This week we are going to let two dancers go. Marissa, this is nothing that you've done wrong. If anything, you have improved week on week. But this week we are going to save Kate and let you go. Asaf, we have constantly supported you, and I'm really happy that we have. We believe you are extremely creative. We hope that we have opened your mind to the possibilities of what can be achieved with all the different forms of dance that you now need to go away and study.
So much.
Good luck to you.
Thanks so much.
Keep on dancing your ass off.
Okay, congratulations to Kate and Ariana. Please put your hands together for them. Well done, ladies. You guys can leave the stage if you want to head off. Which means Marissa and Asaf are leaving us tonight. Let's hear it for them one last time, please. Thank you very much. Back to you, America. Assign your votes to your favourite dancers and submit them now. You have until 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Next week, 2 stage and 2 street dancers tonight will reveal your top 10. You can in a second. Hold your horses. Here's a quick reminder of tonight's performance.
but I can't remember where or when.
Make sun kaisu.
I want to say that I came here to inspire and motivate people, and me being on this stage is a statement. That you don't have to be shy of who you are. So thanks everybody for the support, the judges. Thanks, Shalom, and God bless.
And I think every single one of these dancers has done exactly the same, and so has Marissa. Marissa, you have been amazing. Let's hear it for them one more time, please. Marissa and Asaf. Well put, young man. Well put, well put. Okay, thanks to our judges, thanks to our studio audience, thank you very much indeed, and of course thanks to everyone at home for watching. You have wonderful taste. We'll be back next Monday, same time, same place, as we get down to the serious business of putting together your top 10. Stay tuned for your local news. I'm Kat Deely. Good night.
I don't know what I'm doing. I can't find anything.
Just when I think it's just not gonna work, this woman that works there comes over and asks,
Can I help you?
and he was so happy to do it.
Amazing, right?
I never would have expected, would have thought,
That anyone would find that.
do that.
Make that.
Go out of their way for me. Right then, right there. I couldn't believe it. He was so helpful. I know it's such a
Small thing. Little thing.
simple thing, but it made me smile.
Made me happy.
Made my day.
Share your story. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Your neighborhood forecast is as close as your cell phone. Text weather to 29,000 for up-to-the-minute weather forecasts every day. Weather on the go from Storm Team Fox.
Live, local, 1 hour earlier. Fox 29 10 o'clock news starts now.
New tonight, double trouble touching down, blowing down structures and ripping up roofs as wild weather whipped up Palm Beach County.
And cleanup is now underway as we speak after those 2 confirmed tornadoes wreaked havoc across the county.
Fox 29's Andrew Reese live at Judeau Beach tonight with a look at the damage. Andrew.
Jay, it's still dripping here from the roof from the torrential downpours earlier today. The clerk was telling me that it was coming down so much that it caused the roof to collapse. Look at that. Even the football that was up there came down itself. And of course, this is not even damage from tornadoes. Take a look. What a show this late afternoon.
We're missing the roof to the main tower.
2 small twisters within 30 minutes of each other.
It ripped off from the top area by the staircase.
This is O'Keeley Park, the home of the water ski club of the Palm Beaches. Things just got more complicated for the club and John Sheely.
We have the national championships here in 1 week, and so we're preparing for that.
Soccer practice also a bust, the coach calling it off before anyone could get hurt.
There's just limbs down everywhere. Debris and
trees falling down, sticks everywhere, and very, very soppy, wet field.
I knew something like happened, like a bad storm came in with all the puddles. But it's Florida and it happens.
Wow. North of O'Keelee at Dyer Park, another tornado. A viewer capturing this video near the landfill. It was another weak one, but enough of a show to make you stop and watch. And luckily, no cars were underneath when the roof collapsed. The clerk saying that some of the cleanup will begin tomorrow, and also at O'Keelee Park, they've got that area shut down. But of course, tomorrow the National Weather Service will come and survey the damage and try to categorize these tornadoes. Live in Juno Beach, Andrew Ruiz, Fox 29 News.
You don't even need a tornado to get some pretty crazy damage. We had some pretty crazy storms this afternoon. 2 reports of tornadoes, 2 confirmed tornadoes. The first one, the Florida Gardens area, about 4 o'clock. The damage consistent with an EF0 tornado, so a weak tornado, but still enough to do some damage. Also, the tornado in Riviera Beach this afternoon, those will probably both be rated EF0. And also, where you just saw a reporter standing, that was in Juno Beach. That was just thunderstorm wind damage. That's why thunderstorms are pretty serious here in South Florida. So, looking at the radar, though, now everything is quiet. I'm going to come back in just a few minutes, let you know what you can expect for the rest of the week.
All right, Lisa, thank you. Well, tonight, Tampa is underwater. Drivers are trapped in their cars. Dozens of families rescued from their homes. Folks there have seen 11 straight days of rain, leaving soaked residents wondering if it will ever end. Michael Palusco has the very latest.
As waters rose, some people were helpless to escape. ABC Action News was there as Hillsborough County deputies rescued a small child who couldn't swim, an elderly woman who could barely walk, and these 3 women from an assisted living facility.
We were fortunate to get a boat.
Deputy Ryan Lagasse and Erica Palacios were part of a team that pulled the women, all in their 80s, out of the home. The street crimes unit were all smiles once everyone was taken in a borrowed boat to safety.
This isn't part of your normal job duties, is it?
It depends on what you classify as normal.
Well, breaking news right now, just in about more wild weather. This happening in New Hampshire. We've learned 2 people died when a circus tent collapsed during a severe storm. This is a photo of rescue crews at the Lancaster Fairgrounds. 15 other people were hurt in that storm.
Right now, dozens turning out to honor 2 teens lost at sea. The Jupiter Inlet filled with candles and boats to support the families of both Austin and Perry. About 70 boaters participated in the parade. Many know the family well.
People are coming in, and supporting all this for these kids that they might not even know, so it means a lot to me coming from born and raised in Jupiter, Florida.
I see lots of love and lots of care and just a community brought together during a really difficult time. It's just amazing.
Well, tonight marks 10 days since those 2 boys were last seen leaving the Jupiter Inlet. Meanwhile, the boat Austin and Perry were in when they disappeared is also missing. A salvage crew says they can't find it. Investigators say the boat could hold crucial clues about what happened to the teens. Tonight, the boys' families are continuing their private search.
Detectives call it a load of lies. Brand new surveillance video shows a Jacksonville man suspected of killing a child, ditching the car he said was stolen with little Lonzie Barton inside. This new security video shows Ruben Ebron driving the car he reported stolen. Then seconds later, you can see him running back to his house. He then calls police to report the car stolen with Lonzie inside. The sheriff says this new video proves Ebron is not telling the truth.
Ruben, you're building this house of cards with a losing hand. I'm stacking the deck with the truth in this case. This could be one of the bullets in the smoking gun.
Investigators are still searching for the child's body. Detectives have canceled the ongoing Amber Alert and are now considering this a murder case.
Live in the feed room right now with a new warning tonight about drones and terrorists. The Department of Homeland Security warns terrorists could be using drones to take down planes. This comes after several recent reports of drones flying near commercial aircraft. We told you about this one on Friday, a drone caught flying just 100 feet from a plane at JFK. Now, 2 more reports of drones near jets at that same aircraft. Tonight, Homeland Security issuing that terror alert, saying while many of these encounters are not malicious, they underscore potential security vulnerabilities. Jay.
Ashley, thank you. Relief tonight in Memphis and arrest after an urgent manhunt for a cop killer. Tremaine Wilborn is accused of shooting and killing Sean Bolton Saturday night. A Good Samaritan pulling up to a would-be traffic stop found Bolton shot in his patrol car. He reached inside and used the radio to call for help.
Please hurry up.
The emotional manhunt for Wilborn ended tonight when he turned himself into U.S. Marshals. New developments in the firestorm surrounding Planned Parenthood tonight. The Senate vote to defund the program failed. The bill would have been taken away more than $500 million in federal funding from Planned Parenthood. This after activists published a series of sting videos targeting the group.
Students shackled for misbehaving. Next at 10, why some say this punishment doesn't fit the crime.
A South Florida man caught biting off more than he could chew while he gnawed down his fingers inside a cop car.
Plus, on the hunt after uproar over Cecil the Lion's death, the local ranch defends the sport and shows us where hundreds come to kill animals ethically. Fab Life.
It's all about making a life more fun and beautiful.
Fab Life starting September 14th on Fox 29.
Back in 1975, Mullinax Ford invented upfront pricing. We own it. Upfront pricing means our lowest price is clearly marked on every car and truck. It's simple. No add-on fees, no haggling. It's car buying made easy. That's upfront pricing. That's Mullinax.
Jeffy1016 posted, worked hard, promotion, time to play hard, hashtag upgrade my car. Congrats, Jeffy. Now's the time to hit the Honda Summer Clearance event. You can get a great deal on the Honda Accord from KBB.com's best overall brand. With rear view camera and text message reader standard, it's the perfect upgrade. Awesome.
Go, Jeffy. Go, Jeffy.
Hurry in to the Honda Summer Clearance event for a great deal on your new Honda.
I'm outside. Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm in the Buick.
I don't see a Buick.
Oh, got it.
Encore, the expectation-shattering crossover from Buick.
Wow.
Now current lessees, switch to Buick and lease this 2015 Encore for around $190 a month with just $190 due at signing.
It's a golden opportunity to discover the luxury of freedom, to venture further, to experience more, to make a routine of breaking with routine. Come into the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, where you'll find some of the best offers of the year on our most capable models. Lease the 2015 RX 350 for $399 a month for 36 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
Lower your payment now with 0% financing available for 72 months. Mullinax Ford has 800 new Fords that qualify. In August, lower your payments with event pricing and 0% APR for 4 fours of Fords and no dealer fees. Mullinax Ford.
Stories so shocking, so frightening, raw with emotions,
Oh, it's a tiara.
and downright naughty.
Hear that, ladies?
We're playing doctor, Star Trek style.
Modern Family at 6 and 6:30. Big Bang Theory at 7 and 7:30. Modern Bang Bang, weeknights on Fox 29.
We'll take it from here.
Controversial new video here. A deputy is facing a lawsuit tonight after handcuffing 2 young students for misbehaving at school. Take a listen.
You can do what we've asked you to, or you can suffer the consequences. Now sit down in the chair like I've asked you to.
This video posted online shows a Kentucky deputy handcuffing the 8-year-old child in the principal's office. We're told another child was also punished. Both students have ADHD, and tonight the ACLU filed a federal lawsuit calling this illegal use of force. To that South Florida man now accused of an ISIS-inspired terror plot. Tonight, Harlem Suarez's lawyer is reviewing surveillance video of him in Key West. That's why a court hearing was postponed today. Suarez told undercover agents he wanted to bury a bomb on popular beaches in Key West, Marathon, and South Beach. Detectives were tipped off by a Facebook user in Palm Beach County.
A little girl missing for over a year was found alive in northern Florida, all thanks to an alert TV viewer. Authorities say Megan Everett kidnapped her daughter in May of 2014, violating a custody order with the child's father. This weekend, police found the 3-year-old in Putnam County after receiving a tip from a landlord renting property to the mother. The landlord had seen the story on CNN and notified the show. The toddler is now in protective custody. Got on camera a suspected criminal going to extremes to avoid getting caught red-handed. Police there showing cameras showing him trying to chew his fingerprints off in the back of their patrol car. Lee County deputies found Kenzo Roberts behind the wheel of a stolen Mercedes. Despite his efforts, a fingerprint scanner connected him to the crime. He's also wanted for 2 separate crimes here in South Florida.
An officer caught sleeping on the job is under investigation after viral video of his nap surfaces online. Check it out.
Get 12 sleep. Man, we in a fade, man.
He's definitely taking a nap there. This is the tape of the Cincinnati cop that's making rounds on social media. It appears to show the officer sleeping in a marked car. Cincinnati police say they take this very seriously, and right now they're investigating if he was on the clock at the time.
Well, tragedy on the baseball field tonight. New word from the league. They will no longer use bat boys or girls for the remainder of the World Series. This following the death of a 9-year-old boy overnight. A Kansas baseball player practicing before bat accidentally hit Kaiser Carlisle in the head. He was wearing a helmet, but his trauma was too severe. His father speaking for the first time, saying he holds no anger for what happened.
We need to look positive on it because, you know, we don't want to take away from any other kid's experience to be a bat boy or to be scared or anything like that. It's just a freak accident and you can't change it.
The National Baseball Congress says the World Series has 5 days left with 8 teams remaining. Major developments tonight in the uproar over a lion's death. Tonight, Delta Airlines is banishing hunting trophies on their planes as Zimbabwe accuses a second American of illegally killing another lion. Officials say Pennsylvania doctor Jan Seski shot a lion with a bow and arrow in April. They already want to extradite a Minnesota dentist for killing Cecil, a protected lion at the national park. Tonight, Fox 29's Jason Hackett takes us to a local ranch where hundreds visit to hunt ethically.
As a combat veteran, Corey Grinnell takes nothing for granted.
October 21st of 2009, hit a roadside bomb and sustained multiple injuries.
Given a second chance at life, he knows his family comes first.
Get a good position, elbows nice and wide.
And for him, there's no better way to bond with that family than hunting.
I grew up hunting. My dad taught me, you know, as I was a little kid.
He's one of the many to take advantage of the open terrain of Okeechobee Outfitters. Danny Sanangelo is the owner of the ranch, which is home to animals native to North America.
Alligators, Osceola turkeys, coyotes.
He also owns Seminole Prairie, which specializes in exotic animal hunts, animals such as water buffalo and antelope, which are bred and raised on site. He says overall, the hunting industry has been big for Florida.
Brings in millions and millions of dollars.
Much of the conversation around the hunting world has centered around the killing of Cecil the lion by a Minnesota doctor. Sanangelo says the way Cecil died, allegedly wounded with an arrow, then tracked down and killed, is not what they practice here.
For somebody to take advantage of any animal, to abuse any animal, in my personal opinion, needs to be punished.
For he and his visitors, like Corey, it's about doing what their families have been doing for generations and passing those skills on.
I get to teach my boys the art of hunting and the skill of hunting, and it brings a family together.
Jason Hackett, Fox 29 News.
All right, we told you at the top of this broadcast what a wild afternoon it was, and is this trend continuing tomorrow?
Yeah, we have the potential for some more storms tomorrow, and Wednesday as well. I don't think we're going to see any tornadoes.
Right.
However, in South Florida, we can get tornadoes. We actually get them a lot, even though they're weak. they still do a lot of damage. So right now, though, everything's quiet, no rain out there on the radar. This is what we really like to see. This picture was very different at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. We had some pretty crazy storms roll on through, but overnight tonight we're clearing out. But here's the deal. We have this area of low pressure. You can really see it swirling there counterclockwise right around Jacksonville. This is going to keep our weather unsettled tomorrow and Wednesday as it finally pulls off to the north. So overnight tonight, partly cloudy sky, light winds, temperatures falling down into the 70s. But check it out, tomorrow morning, if you're an early bird, here's 7:30, coastal showers possible. The reason is that we've got a shift in the winds. They'll be coming off the water, so switching to the southeast for the next several days. So coastal showers in the morning, that's pretty typical this time of the year. And then your lunchtime, just a few little scattered showers. And then by 3 o'clock and into the afternoon drive at 7 o'clock, that's when we're going to see some of those strong storms. So there's 3 o'clock, that east coast sea breeze firing up. So some pretty strong storms. And then check this out, 6:30 right in Palm Beach County, similar to how we saw it today. That could set up once again tomorrow. So we'll be watching for that during the heart of rush hour tomorrow afternoon. Then we'll clear out overnight. And then for Wednesday, similar story, southeasterly winds again with those scattered storms in the afternoon. So each day this week, you're going to have to be checking that radar, especially if you are trying to be outside at all. It's not that we won't have sunshine. We'll have plenty of that, but we're also going to get plenty of storms too. So hour by hour forecast tomorrow morning, coastal showers, 7, 8 o'clock, mix of sun and clouds though. So it's not going to be a complete washout. You'll still have plenty of time to get outside. Highs tomorrow, low 90s, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and even through the 7 o'clock hour, scattered showers and storms. So heads up on that if you're trying to be outside tomorrow. In the tropics, watching that area I just showed you right around Jacksonville for that swirl, the tiniest chance for development. All the computer models, even if it did develop, it would send it way away from us, way away from the United States. So it's not something that you need to be worried about. But we are in August, which means things start heating up in the tropics during the month of August, third month of hurricane season. So something that we got to watch all the time. So Tuesday and Wednesday, the wettest days of the week, mainly those big afternoon storms, especially during the heart of rush hour. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the rest of the week, so much drier air moves in. So the sunniest days of the week will be Thursday, Friday, and in through the weekend. It looks like a typical South Florida pattern for Thursday all the way through Sunday with scattered showers in the afternoon.
All right, Lisa, thank you. A local inmate's death caused by Adderall. Tonight, his fiancée is speaking out about what she thinks needs to change in the sheriff's department.
No more running red lights. We're going to show you the new app that tells you when a traffic light is about to change.
Plus, hopping hazard. Forget gators on the golf course. See what some players face during their time on the links.
Dunkin' Donuts' unbelievable selection of breakfast sandwiches, freshly made all day, so you can enjoy them any type of way, any time of day. That's breakfast whenevs. America runs on Dunkin'.
Everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with the
People just can't stop talking about Ford. And now during the Ford Summer Sales Event, get the best deals of the summer on Ford Escape with one-of-a-kind features.
It opened without my hand.
And Escape is highest-ranked compact SUV in initial quality in a tie by J.D. Power. Now get an Escape for only $209 a month for 36 months with $26.34 due at signing for current competitive lessees. Only at your South Florida Ford stores.
When account lead Craig Wilson books at LaQuinta.com, he gets a ready-for-you alert the second his room is ready. So he knows exactly when he can settle in and practice his big pitch. And when Craig gets his pitch down pat, do you know what he becomes?
Great proposal. Let's talk more over golf.
Great.
Or better yet, how about over tennis?
Even better.
A game changer.
Your 2 o'clock is here.
Oops. Hold your horses. No problem.
LaQuinta Inns and Suites is ready for you, so you'll be ready for business. The ready-for-you alert only at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
The signs are everywhere. The Lincoln Summer Invitation is on. Get exceptional offers on the luxury small utility MKC, MKZ sedan, the iconic Navigator, and get a first look at the entirely new 2016 midsize utility Lincoln MKX.
Now lease the Lincoln MKC for $368 a month with zero due at signing.
Need cash now? Credx may help you. Personal loans with the title of your car, and you keep driving it. Credx. Instant money to assist your family for legal proceedings, a medical emergency. Credx. For what you need it most when you need it. If it's money you need, Credx can help you with the title of your car, and you keep driving it.
290-1700.
Credx.
561-290-1700.
In Hollywood, Hialeah, and West Palm Beach.
Credit Express, the expressway to yes.
Enjoy a freshly brewed medium iced tea or iced coffee for 99 cents from 3 to 6 p.m. America runs on Dunkin'.
Weather on the go. Text weather to 29,000. Sponsored by your South Florida Honda dealers.
Trending right now, a robot learned the hard way. You can't always depend on the kindness of strangers.
Hello, I am Hitchbot, a hitchhiking robot from Port Credit, Ontario.
Well, only 300 miles in less than 3 weeks into its cross-country journey, Hitchbot was found decapitated in Philadelphia. Now, this friendly hitchhiking robot was trying to make its way across the U.S. And as a social experiment, researchers created the robot to be immobile, making it have to rely on strangers to pick it up and then pass it along to other travelers. Last year, the bot successfully hitchhiked across Canada in 26 days, but not this guy. Too bad. All right, police are used to tense situations, right? Just ask this Michigan officer who stopped to help a baby skunk. The animal had its head stuck in a yogurt container, and when the officer carefully pulls the cup off the skunk's head, he had to jump out of the way as the unhappy skunk tried to spray him. Fortunately, the skunk is a juvenile and doesn't have his stinky spraying powers fully developed yet. So don't try this again, maybe next time. Okay, in Florida, we have to watch out for gators on the golf course, right? But in Australia, they've got a different hazard. Kangaroos. Someone caught this video of a curious roo invading the course's chipping green. The furry visitor noticed the flagpoles needed some tending to, so he got right to it. Look, to the blue one, then he went to the red one, and he's just, I don't know if he's just interested in them because they're kind of waving around like that, but.
Probably having a field day with all the golf balls out there on the course as well.
I know, yeah. But
so much for keeping a good shot,
and
right?
Good thing he's probably a friend. He seemed friendly, because we've done videos where, I mean, they just are not nice.
I'm sure there's a few more out there on the back nine that aren't so friendly, I bet.
That's right.
More Non-Stop News still ahead at 10.
Lingering questions. The family of a local inmate that died speaks out about the autopsy results just revealed. What they say needs to change. Botched bills? We all know student loans are hard to pay off. Why one bank is accused of making it even more painful. A local businesswoman resting easy tonight.
Welcome home!
After her community came together to build her a new home. Plus, it could be the new craze. But are you crazy enough to try it?
When you've been in a relationship for a while, things can get predictable. But I promise you, when I come back this fall, I'll surprise you every day. Surprise! I'm here to spread the love. How's everybody doing? Steve Harvey's fourth season. We're spreading love this year. It's what I do, baby.
Weekdays at 5 on Fox 29.
Shopping for glasses can be very expensive, but at Stanton Optical, I get 2 pairs of eyeglasses for only $69, plus a free eye exam.
Free eye exam with purchase of 2 pair for $69. Call 800-STANTON for nearest location.
This month, don't miss the Ed Morse Summer Blockbuster Sales Event. 13 locations, 17 franchises, and 10 brands. Alfa Romeo, Cadillac, Chevy, Buick, Fiat, GMC, Honda, Toyota Scion, and Mazda. Now buy 3 tires, get the 4th tire free.
Value and for service, it's Ed Morse.
Family owned and operated for almost 70 years. Click edmorse.com. Rated E for Ed Morse.
When the Spanish explorers discovered Isla Morada, they called it Purple Isles. Today, they discover such a rich palette of diversions and delicacies, they'd definitely be at a loss for words. Isla Morada, Florida Keys.
It's a golden opportunity to elevate each moment, hit every mark, thread every needle, turn every ride into a thrill ride. Come into the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, where you'll find some of the best offers of the year on our most exhilarating models. Lease the 2015 IS 250 for $349 a month for 36 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
How much are you spending on a complete pair of no-line bifocals? $250, $400, maybe even $550? Well, how about $99? 2-pair no-line bifocals for $99 plus free eye exam. Stanton Optical. Call 1-800-STANTON for nearest location.
Tonight's weather is sponsored by CMI Air Conditioning. With financing special offers, now's a great time to replace your old AC unit. Call CMI 844-1004. Now, Fox 29 News at 10 p.m. continues.
New at 10, the family of a man who died days later after being in the custody of the Indian River County Sheriff's deputies is questioning the autopsy report.
The medical examiner says Mitchell Bradley Martinez had an adverse reaction to the drug Adderall.
Fox 29's Jamel Lene, for the first time, spoke to Mitchell's fiancée tonight. Jamel, what did she say?
Well, 3 months after her future husband died, Vanessa Monto continues to grieve. Vanessa is just getting her first look at the autopsy report. She says she still has more questions than answers.
When the neck is in the normal...
Family and friends of Brad Martinez can't believe that he could have died because of a bad reaction to a prescription drug he had taken for years.
This man that I know that has been on Adderall with no issues and no problems for 2+ years.
The toxicology report concludes Martinez had a normal amount of Adderall in his system, consistent with his daily dosage. Adderall is used to treat ADHD, and the ME says the drug, combined with Martinez's high blood pressure, caused his collapse. Vanessa Monto, Mitchell's fiancée, speaking for the first time, still has so many questions about his transport.
Explain to me why the 8 minutes where this side effect happened, there's no video to prove that.
In this report, the ME states that these marks around Mitchell's neck could have come from deputies trying to remove him from the van. Longtime friend Kevin Lyons believes otherwise.
He had a V-cut shirt, so the buttons would have popped. There would have been a lot different type of rash or type of marks on his neck. This was a very perfect line. There was a very perfect mark.
The Sheriff's Department continues with its internal investigation and won't comment until that wraps up. Meanwhile, Martinez's family waiting on their own independent autopsy results.
We feel that they're inconclusive.
No matter what the second autopsy may or may not reveal, Vanessa is hoping the Sheriff's Department makes changes on how they transport their prisoners, including installing recording devices inside the vehicles.
I mean, somebody had to hear something or know something was going on. If there was videos in the vans, obviously we could help somebody else out down the road.
Again, the Indian River County Sheriff's Department is expected to finish up with their internal investigation later on this week. We are being told that the sheriff will comment at that time. In the meantime, the family waits for its independent autopsy report. Back to you.
All right, Jamel, thanks. We've just learned construction plans to build a popular furniture store in the middle of Okeechobee got the green light tonight. The city approved the proposal to build a Restoration Hardware between City Place and the new Convention Center Hotel in West Palm Beach. Some call for the story to be 4-story building plans extremely dangerous. An alert tonight affecting your money. Citibank under investigation for student loan practices. The agency conducting the probe is the same agency that last month penalized Discover for inflating student loan bills and then giving out misinformation. The crackdown comes after a flood of comments from student borrowers about the repayment process.
New tonight, Florida lawmakers are once again pushing to allow people with concealed weapons licenses to bring guns on college campuses. This has been a heavily debated issue over the past year. 2 Republicans filed bills today for lawmakers to consider during the next year's legislative session. Many school leaders have voiced opposition to the idea in the past. It's back to school on August 17th for Palm Beach County students, and the district is gearing up for a busy year. The superintendent told us about new programs coming to the area. Schools including biomedical, veterinary, and pre-science courses and technology. The school district is looking forward to the students returning to the classrooms.
Key that foundations locally have been raising money for supplies for our kids that don't have the money to do that. Today we had a wonderful event with Office Depot that are providing over 15,000 backpacks with materials. We're very proud of that partnership.
Some teachers did not get much of a break during the summer months. Some participated in externships as a way to bring real-world application to the classroom.
New information tonight on a story we first brought you several weeks ago. A 92-year-old woman living in squalor with no water. Well, tonight, quite a change for the Pahokee woman. The community rallying to her rescue to make a positive impact on her life. Fox 29's Brian Enton was there as Lucille Williams moved into her new home.
92-year-old Lucille Williams can now live the rest of her life the way she deserved to all along.
Welcome home!
In comfort and in a safe new home.
I thank you all for whatever you've done and hope God to bless you all.
Lucille was once the owner of Pahokee's most popular restaurant, but after the economy went south, she found herself living with no water in a home with a caved-in roof.
I'm actually trying not to get too teary-eyed right now.
Commissioner Melissa McKinley and Pastor Patty Opperly worked around the clock to get Lucille and her brother into a new home.
Lucille's the same age as my grandmother, so I feel like I'm in the home right now with my grandmother, and this is how I would want her to live.
A team of people came together and were able to give sweet Lucille and Alfonso a home that they deserve.
Let's take a little walk.
The Housing Authority finding a place for Lucille in public housing, and volunteers raised money for furniture.
Washer and dryer, right?
But sadly, Lucille is not alone. Pastor Patty says there's countless others living in unsafe homes.
Even if we can't physically move all the Lucilles, if we partner together, we can at least make the homes habitable.
I never forget how nice people can be.
Brian Enton, Fox 29 News.
Next at 10, never run or red light again. See the new way your car can help you time out green lights.
Then another star couple splits. Why Gwen Stefani is getting a divorce after 13 years.
Plus, are you brave enough to try this? We're checking out the new craze on the water coming up.
This is the second happiest day of my life. Thank you! This is the happiest day of my life!
Nothing beats getting a great deal on a new Toyota. Get a 0% APR on a new 2015 Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
The best internet offer of the year is back. Get Xfinity Internet for just $14.99 a month for 12 months. This is the best internet offer of the year. So get started for $14.99 a month. Or get even more speed with Blast, now with 50% more speed. AT&T U-verse can't give you the speed Xfinity does. Call 1-800-XFINITY to get a great offer on Xfinity Internet. Or ask how to get started for as low as $14.99 a month for 12 months. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Carly posts,
breaking up with the longest relationship I've ever had. Hashtag sad but true.
good riddance, Carly.
Hashtag 96 months too long.
Oh, the car. Right. Well, now's the perfect time to head over to the Honda Summer Clearance event. We've got great deals on the Honda Civic, the best-selling car in its class. So ditch that loser. Hey, still talking about the car.
Hurry in to the Honda Summer Clearance event for a great deal on your new Honda.
Ava and I needed a little vacay, but we needed to watch our spending. Meaning I needed to watch Nikki. She's the spender. I'm the saver. So mobile banking from TD Bank helps me keep track. For both of us. She was just browsing. We gotta go. I'm Ava. I'm Nikki, and we bank human at TD Bank. What?
One thing we can rely on in this house is Uverse high-speed internet.
I've been streaming movies all day without any problems.
Uverse high-speed internet has brought much-needed reliability to our lives.
It's got reliability you can rely on.
AT&T Uverse high-speed internet. With 99.9% reliability, it's one thing you can rely on.
This is the second best day of my life.
How's this deal?
This is the best day of my life.
Nothing beats getting a great deal on a new Toyota. Lease a new 2015 Corolla LE for just $159 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
This high-definition newscast is sponsored by Napleton's West Palm Beach Hyundai at the big corner of Okeechobee Boulevard and Congress Avenue.
Take a look at stories making headlines around the world in 90 seconds or less. There's been a new flurry of activity on the normally tranquil islands of the southern Indian Ocean. Ever since the discovery of debris from a Boeing 777, people are trying to see if there could be any other potential clues out there that could be related to MH370. No positive link has been made to that Boeing 777 piece of wing that was found just yet. But boaters out there, they are looking everywhere with basic equipment, just radios and word of mouth. The searchers are all volunteers, from electricians to scientists. What's in the water? Rio de Janeiro's failure to meet water quality standards has been widely publicized. Athletes and organizers are worried should they hit the water, they could face health hazards. Officials say it is unlikely they'll be able to clean it up in time for the summer 2016 games. 4 people were hurt when the roof of their London tour bus was ripped off by a tree branch. Passengers say it was chaos with blood everywhere on the top floor of the bus. 4 people were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Roads around the accident site were closed. An Albanian athlete who went missing from the Special Olympics World Games has been found. Andy Guzmari walked into a police station in Hayward, California, 350 miles north of L.A., where he went missing Saturday night. The 44-year-old was attending a festival at USC with the rest of the Albanian delegation when he disappeared. Games officials say it's not clear how he ended up so far away. And that's what's happening around the world tonight. Ashley.
All right, Jay, thanks so much. In the Fox Light tonight, a hearse carried Bobby Christina Brown to her final resting place in New Jersey today. Police closed the road leading to Fairview Cemetery in Westfield, New Jersey. People magazine reports Brown will be buried next to her mom, singer Whitney Houston. Bobby Christina died in hospice care on July 26th, about 6 months after she was found unresponsive in a bathtub at her home in the Atlanta area. Well, outraged customers say Jessica Alba's Honest Company sunscreen just can't beat the heat. Pictures show the awful sunburn. We don't have them here, but there they are. Look how bad that sunburn is that they got. That's what they claim after using the 30 SPF sunscreen. An Illinois mom says she applied it to her daughter 4 times while at the pool for 3 hours, and she still got severely burned. Amazon stats proving the same thing. 59% of Amazon reviews for the product have only 1 star, and many comments say it provides no protection. Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale are breaking up after 13 years. The couple filed for divorce, saying they've come to a mutual decision to no longer be partners in marriage, but they'll continue to partner in parenthood. They have 3 children together, and both are asking for joint custody.
Still ahead at 10, never run a red light again. We're showing you the new way your car can help you time out green lights.
Plus, surf's up. Are you crazy enough to try this new craze?
It's a typical South Florida night. We're clearing out all that rain, all the storms that we saw earlier, but there are more storms in the forecast tomorrow and Wednesday. I'll break that down, let you know when you can expect the storms coming up.
Ford save $10,000 on the all-new F-150s, and you don't just save $10,000 on one. Mullinax has over 100 Super Cruise and Super Cabs at that savings during our summer sales event. For 4 floors of Fords and no dealer fees. Mullinax Ford.
You don't have to try to keep pests at bay by yourself. Use nasty sprays, or struggle with keeping your lawn beautiful. Call today and find out just how easy and eco-friendly Florida Environmental is. Whether it's freeing your yard of mosquitoes, ridding your home of ants and cockroaches, protecting your home against termites, or keeping your lawn beautiful and pest-free, Florida Environmental offers a cutting-edge approach with an old-fashioned service that you deserve.
Carly posts,
breaking up with the longest relationship I've ever had. Hashtag sad but true.
good riddance, Carly.
Hashtag 96 months too long.
Oh, the car. Right. Well, now's the perfect time to head over to the Honda Summer Clearance event. We've got great deals on the Honda Civic, the best-selling car in its class. So ditch that loser. Hey, still talking about the car.
Hurry in to the Honda Summer Clearance event for a great deal on your new Honda.
I'm Bill. I've had diabetes since I was a little kid, and I used to smoke. That's a bad combination, but if you're doing that, I've got a tip for you. Make a list. Put the people you love at the top. Put down your eyes, your legs, your kidneys, and your heart. Now, cross off all the things you're okay with losing because you'd rather smoke.
Find 3 ways to quit at tobaccofreeflorida.com. Call, click, or come in.
The Palm Beach Post is your local news leader, delivering complete coverage you can count on. More than just headlines, the Post uncovers important news, providing depth, analysis, and perspective on the stories that impact your life. With the largest local news team, the Post has more reporters to cover the news where you live. When you want the real story, there's only one source: the Palm Beach Post, in print, on your tablet and smartphone. The Palm Beach Post. Real news starts here.
Back in 1975, Mullinax Ford invented upfront pricing. We own it. Upfront pricing means our lowest price is clearly marked on every car and truck. It's simple. No add-on fees, no haggling. It's car buying made easy. That's upfront pricing. That's Mullinax.
My Fox 29 app is reporting severe weather. Power in your hand, Dad.
Power on the road, Brand.
The Fox 29 mobile app and the Ford F-150, powered by Mullinax Ford.
No more running red lights. BMW's new app lets you know when traffic lights are due to change. It actually counts down to show when the green light will turn red. The app uses your phone's GPS as well as certain cities' traffic management systems. It is intended to help drivers approach lights without worrying that they may suddenly turn red, and to help them prepare to pull away at traffic lights.
Have you ever watched surfers and just wondered how they've the nerve and the balance to do all of that? Well, imagine surfing giant ocean waves on a dirt bike. Our Jeannie Most reports on a daredevil making a splash with his near-death experience.
It makes walking on water seem lame. Stunt biker Robbie Madison didn't just ride on water. He rode the waves in Tahiti. No way, you say?
It's an overwhelming experience.
That took 3 years of experimentation, culminating in a dirt bike on 2 skis, with the tires protruding through cutouts, and a custom-made paddle tire propelling the bike from the rear like an old steam paddle boat. How many times over the course of the project did you actually sink the thing?
Upwards of 30, 40 times easily.
No wonder his bike wears airbags so they can recover it. The video coincidentally released the same weekend as the annual dog surfing contest in California, and they the Pooches managed some cool moves on their surfboards. None of them hot dogged like this. Madison's past stunts have ranged from doing a flip over London Bridge to a leap over a Greek canal. He's even been a stunt double for James Bond. Though none of that compared to this.
It was one of the most terrifying situations I've ever been in.
But you don't actually see the scariest part of the stunt when Madison was missing for several minutes. Launching from a barge with a ramp, he caught one of Tahiti's monster waves.
It picked me up and it slammed me, and the motorcycle drove me into my back. I lost all the air out of my lungs.
For 4 minutes, he was stuck underwater, able to surface for a breath maybe 3 times. He says he gave up fighting, even saw the peaceful whiteness of a near-death experience. To be continued when the behind-the-scenes video is released later this month. Never has a dirt bike been cleaner. Jeannie Most, CNN, New York.
Look at this. It's really grown, but it's straight to the east of us now.
In western Iowa, people are assessing the damage after this huge twister came through. Someone caught it on video when it touched down last night. The tornado picked up debris, reportedly destroyed at least a few barns. No one was hurt, fortunately.
And we didn't have a twister that big today, but we did see some formations out there, right, Lisa?
We do,
there
yeah.
was a touchdown?
Absolutely, and in South Florida, we get them a lot. They're just not as strong as the ones in the Midwest.
Yeah.
But those in the Midwest usually do a lot more damage. So, yeah, we actually get about 66 average for the year in Florida. So, yeah, that's a lot. And we're going to see some more bad weather tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see tornadoes, but definitely some strong storms. So, right now, yeah, so 66 tornadoes, that's pretty average for the entire state of Florida for one whole year. So, it's a lot. They're just usually pretty weak. What I mean by weak is around EF0, EF1. So yes, they can do damage, but not the big twisters they get in the north, in the Midwest. So today, 2 confirmed tornadoes, one near HIALEAH Park, one near Dyer Park, right over a landfill. Also, some thunderstorm damage, pretty bad in Juno Beach. So that's why we take thunderstorms very seriously here in South Florida. Our thunderstorms get pretty crazy, and you don't need tornadoes to do a lot of damage. But right now, everything is quiet. Even the sky is starting to clear out. You can see on the satellite, we're starting to break up those clouds. But to the north, man, Tampa has been getting dumped on. Tons of rain over the past several days, thanks to this area of low pressure. It is just relentless. It's going to stick around for the next day or so, but it is slowly moving to the north and east and pulling away some of that moisture with it. But for tomorrow and for Wednesday, still going to have some pretty unsettled weather. That's actually an area that the National Hurricane Center has circled for possible development. Very, very slim chance. Nothing that you should be worried about at all. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy sky. When you wake up tomorrow morning, our temperatures will be very typical in the upper 70s. But if you're someone who likes to head out early, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, you may get some sprinkles right along the coastline, especially in Palm Beach County. So heads up on that as you're driving into work. Could see some showers out there. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, mix of sun and clouds, pretty decent day up until the late afternoon. Check it out. There's 3:30. That East Coast sea breeze starts to kick in, but then late in the day, just like we saw today, here's 7 o'clock, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of the storms, of course, will get strong. That's how we do it here in South Florida. We don't just get rain. We always get strong storms. So certainly got to check the radar tomorrow and Wednesday as well. Here's 5:30 Wednesday, so some pockets of heavy rainfall. Certainly possible, and we need that rain. We could just do without all the other stuff. So hour by hour forecast looking good. Temperatures in the upper 70s first thing in the morning, and then warming up to the low 80s by 9 a.m. Coastal showers in the morning, especially along the Palm Beach County coastline. Then still plenty of sunshine, 10, 11, 12 o'clock. So you'll get some beach time, some pool time tomorrow, even some golf time. But really, you don't want to plan it for after 2 o'clock, because by 3 and then through 5 o'clock, we're going to have those showers and some pretty strong storms. So that goes for Tuesday and Wednesday. So the wettest days of the week will be Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we get into a very typical pattern Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even through the weekend. Lots of sunshine and those pop-up showers and thunderstorms right along those sea breeze boundaries. Back to you.
Lisa, thank you. Coming up on the Ford Sports Zone, high school football camps kick off around the area, making a new era at Jupiter High School. Emerson explains after the break.
Lex Fox 29, the Stewart News, and TCPalm.com. The largest news partnership on the Treasure Coast.
I'm outside. Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm in the Buick.
I don't see a Buick.
Oh, got it.
Encore, the expectation-shattering crossover from Buick.
Wow.
Now current lessees, switch to Buick and lease this 2015 Encore for around $190 a month with just $190 due at signing.
I don't know what I'm doing. I can't find anything.
Just when I think it's just not gonna work, this woman that works there comes over and asks,
Can I help you?
and he was so happy to do it.
Amazing, right?
I never would have expected, would have thought.
That anyone would find that.
Do that.
Make that.
Go out of their way for me. Right then, right there. I couldn't believe it. He was so helpful. I know it's such a
Small thing. Little thing.
simple thing, but it made me smile.
Made me happy.
Made my day.
Share your story. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
A pitcher who can paint the corners is known as a Rembrandt. At GMC, we get why people love that kind of precision. After all, in everything we build, that's exactly what we deliver. This is precision. This is GMC.
Now during the GMC Summer Sell Down, get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select Sierra models in stock the longest. That's over $10,000 on this Sierra.
With so many great experiences to share together, Marathon is the perfect place to keep your kids grounded and an even better place to watch them soar. Marathon in the Florida Keys.
Modern Family on Parenting.
Whatever happened to letting kids be themselves?
Ready?
Lose the hat.
Moms and dads.
Okay, that's disgusting. Stop it.
Hey, save some of that bossing people around for the office lady.
dads and dads.
I want you to not telling me.
Why are you talking like this?
Even grandparents.
Dad thinks I should take ceramics, because lots of girls do.
You know what a lot of girls don't do? Guys who take ceramics.
Modern Family, nightly.
Weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on Fox 29.
Everybody talks. It started with the whisper.
People just can't stop talking about Ford. And now during the Ford Summer Sales Event, get the best deals of the summer on Fusion with EcoBoost.
The Fusion is amazing.
Ford is the brand more people buy and buy again. So don't miss the Ford Summer Sales Event. Now get a 2016 Ford Fusion for $189 a month for 36 months with only $26.39 due at signing for current competitive lessees. Only at your South Florida Ford stores.
You're in the zone, the Ford Sports Zone, from the team at ESPN 106.3.
Welcome to the Ford Sports Zone, everyone. I'm Emerson Latzia from ESPN 106.3. Following 10 seasons and a pair of state championships with Jupiter Christian, Bill Powers decided it was time to hang him up. Until 5 months later, he's coaching once again and less than 2 miles down the road. BP, back in fall camp, only this time it's with the Jupiter Warriors. It's been a bumpy road for his new crew as of late, 1-9 last year, and their playoff drought now a decade long. But that same magic Powers worked at JC, he's going to try to pump into Jupiter.
I had a great career at Jupiter Christian, and I'm blessed that they were able to keep me there for 10 years. But it was definitely time for me to move on, and this is certainly a challenge that I'm excited to try and tackle. It's not going to happen overnight, but like I tell everyone, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not a bright light right now, but there is a light.
Warriors visit Martin County for their first game of the season on August 28th. Matt Elam's 2015 season over before it ever truly started. The Dwyer grad and current Baltimore Ravens safety suffering a complete tear of his biceps muscle over the weekend. The first-round pick 2 years ago expected to undergo season-ending surgery this week. It's a major blow for both sides. Elam entered camp in tremendous shape, looking mean, looking lean. He was expected to compete for the starting strong safety position and was hopeful this would be his true breakout campaign. Well, this is never a fun time of year for Marlins fans, or the few remaining. Once again, it's a salary dump at the trade deadline. No joke, the Dodgers are paying 25% of the Marlins' payroll this year. But don't worry, there's still a reason to get out to the ballpark. Tomorrow, selfie stick night. But wait for it, selfie sticks are not allowed inside the stadium. So yeah, it's a gift you'll receive when you leave the game, and making you stay until the end of a Marlins game these days, we call that torture. With the second worst record in the game, Miami remains the laughingstock of Major League Baseball, and nothing, absolutely nothing is going to change with Jeffrey Loria leading the way. Believe it or not, Rory McIlroy may try to give it a go at next week's PGA Championship. Tonight, Reuters is reporting the Palm Beach Gardens resident has a practice round scheduled this Saturday at Whistling Straits, the site of this year's final major. Rory hasn't played since rupturing a ligament in his left ankle early last month, and it's an injury experts say usually take about 12 weeks to heal. The only thing we can hope is he is not rushing himself back. We've seen other guys do that. Tiger Woods didn't play out too well for him. So fingers crossed that he knows what he's doing, and I think he might be getting a little nervous with Jordan Spieth, number 2 in the world. Might take over that top spot from him.
Okay, Emerson, thanks so much.
You got it.
Lisa?
All right, so...
I'm so sorry. Michael Williams live in the newsroom. I'm leading us awry here. Michael Williams live in the newsroom with a look at what's coming up on News Channel 5 at 11. Michael.
Jay and Ashley, thank you very much. Wild weather here. You've been following it. We continue to at 11 o'clock, plus major flooding in Tampa. We looking on that, the very latest off our satellites, and all the rest of the day's news. Coming up, News Channel 5 at 11.
All right, Michael. Thanks so much. Lisa, last check of the weather for us.
Yeah, we do have a chance for a couple showers in the morning, so as you drive into work, you may run into some of that. There's 8 o'clock and then 1:30, pretty typical afternoon. However, some strong storms are possible. Once again, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, much drier air. So sunniest days will be Thursday and through the weekend. The rainiest days will be Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right.
Jay's happy we finally got that one in.
Yeah.
It's his favorite.
I'm directing traffic all over the place right now.
He loves weather.
I'm just glad Emerson made it through the weekend. He had a long weekend there.
Yeah, certainly did. Out to Dave Matthews Band concert with my mom. And wife. And wife. Wife was out there too. No, never.
You'll hear that later.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Turn it over to News Channel 5 at 11 for more local news. Have a good night.
Good night.
It's a golden opportunity to elevate each moment. Hit every mark. Thread every needle. Turn every ride into a thrill ride. Come into the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, where you'll find some of the best offers of the year on our most exhilarating models. Lease the 2015 IS 250 for $349 a month for 36 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
When broker Chris Hill stays at La Quinta and fires up free Wi-Fi with a network that's now up to 5 times